Alright, hi people, it's Chase here, and I'm here to do an unboxing and review for you guys today of the Power Rangers Lightning Collection Remastered Mighty Morphin Blue Ranger for the 30th anniversary of the Power Rangers franchise and Mighty Morphin Season 1 specifically. So, yeah, I waited until I could get this in a sale, and yeah, because I was originally going to wait until like later this year to get this and Remastered Mighty Morphin Yellow. But hey, Hasbro Pulse was having a sale, and these were part of it. So yeah, and so were some Star Wars figures and all these other figures I don't care about. So yeah, so I decided to get these while they were on sale, and here we go. So yeah, I'm not only gonna be doing a review for this, but I also have two other figures to compare it to. The original release for Mighty Morphin Blue from several years ago, and metallic Mighty Morphin Blue from several years ago. And if you're wondering about these are little stands that you can get for figures like this. They're feet on Amazon. I got them for they're like $20 a bag. I got them, or something like that. And they are less than 20. They come with like 25, I think, each, and yeah, or 26, something like that. And yeah, I recommend getting them. I do apologize. Here we go. Just trying to find the bag and keep all the Mighty Morphin stuff in for the swappable heads and whatnot. I think I had another belly head. Or the... Oh wait, maybe I guess the Metallic Rangers didn't come with alternate heads? So I'm misremembering? Maybe they didn't, but yeah. So basically these, the remastered MMPR line has extra hands, I think extra versions of the Blade Blaster, not just the gun mode, but also the holstered mode and the sword mode, and some additional effect pieces, as well as, for most of them, minus MMPR Red, in some cases, new head molds and everything. So yeah. Wait, I don't think... Yeah, this isn't the... This is one of the Billy heads. I know I had another one from Season 1. Yeah, I just... So yeah, I took a minute to look through the bags that I have everything in for the MPR Rangers. Couldn't find the original Billy head that I had. That's weird. I guess the head's for the others as well? That's really weird. So I had another bag and I just don't know where I put that. Okay, I remembered where I put it. We can move on now. So, yeah. So, here we go for the box for Remastered Mighty Morphin Blue. You got the artwork right here, which looks pretty cool. The render of the figure. Power Rangers Lightning Collection Remastered logo. Mighty Morphin Blue Ranger. Plastic-free packaging. Hasbro on top. There's Power Rangers 30th anniversary logo right there. Ages form and up. And right on the side here, you got the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers logo without the Saban logo. Mighty Morphin Blue Ranger, render of him with the Morpher. And on the side right here with Rangers, although Black Ranger's looking a bit weird in regards to that pose right there. But you got all 6 of them from the original team on the side here, which looks nice. So yeah, and the Power Rangers 30th anniversary logo again. And the back right here, another render of the figure. Power Rangers 30th anniversary logo again. Then you got a figure with how tall he is, which is 6.1 inches tall. He comes with 2 of the regular blue power lances, the full power lance, civilian head, optional glasses similar to Kendrick's from the pink Lost Galaxy Ranger, his helmet, an open version of the Power Morpher, Blade Blaster in 3 different modes, like I said, and some effect pieces if you want to pose them with those. So yeah. So, here we go. They stepped it up with actually giving us decent packaging. Which, granted, they might have fixed it beforehand, but I cannot remember for the life of me. Just getting that out of the way. Got all the accessories right here in this bag. Okay. Just getting all these lined up. And yeah, the new versions of these are also based on the updated molds from the metallic versions of them. Stay standby with him. Ah, yeah, it is. Okay. This is just basically the same thing from the others. But here we go with Remastered Mighty Morphin Blue. Yeah. Arms are all twisted up, and so are the legs. But it also has some new paint applications, like on the belt. They weren't there before. Even on the metallic version, although they are molded where they should go. The paint apps seem like they could be better applied. Mainly right there. But what can you do? Fucking... yeah. So, anyways, so we got the figure. I think the Billy head looks pretty okay here. Pretty neutral expression. Compare him with the head that came with the metallic version. And yeah, better skin color, I think. I think better likeness to David Yost as well. And yeah, it just doesn't look as beefy. 3rd time's the charm, I guess. And to compare him with the original, less Uncanny Valley and Joker-like. And also, this has goldish glasses. And just like Kendrick's, although this is better handled, weirdly enough, if you want to have the glasses on him, they do have molds above the ears, just to show that real quick, where the glasses can go if you want to put the glasses on him. Which, yeah, that's pretty okay. Rather than just having the glasses molded into the head. So, yeah, I think that actually looks pretty good. Yeah, let's pop on the helmet. There we go. These do have the new head joints. And these are pinless figures, I believe. So, yeah. I was also thinking of reviewing all the remastered Mighty Morphin Rangers in one, but screw it, I guess. But yeah, so remastered Mighty Morphin Blue, which, yeah, it just looks okay. So, get to the effect pieces. You got these two energy ripple pieces, if you want to pose them with those. So yeah. The blade blasters, like I said, 3 different variants. The holstered version, the extended blade version, and the blaster version. Blaster version we've had before. We might have had the extended blade version before. Actually, we might have had this before, but very rarely. I understand, like, giving us the blaster variant. I don't understand not giving us the holstered variant of the blade blaster, though, with previous versions of the figure. And then the open Morpher, which I think actually looks okay, and I think that the Triceratops is okay, even though you can barely see it. Is that even the right stamp? It might be the wrong stamp comparing to what's on his belt. Great. Yeah. Some of the 2 individual things for the lance. So, yeah, and interesting. I don't know if there's... Granted, I'm assuming these are the same molds, but I don't know if there's a thing. I don't know if this is what it's like on the other ones, but these have holes for a connector piece that they don't have. Yeah, and then the long version of the lance. And then we have the 2 individual, or the extra hands, which one is a fist, or actually, got 2 fist hands if you want to pose them with those. And an open hand and a Morpher holding hand if you want to pose them with the Morpher. So yeah. So then we move on to remastered Mighty Morphin Blue in regards to the articulation. So his helmet can move all the way around, and then a 360 if you want to do that. Arms can move up and down, a bit loose, but it's not like it's that bad. Then back and forth because of the shoulder joint here, that's a bit looser than it should be. Move the arms in a 360 that way. The elbows are on a double joint, and I believe that goes for all of these figures for this remastered wave, including the feet or the girl figures, because they have the optional dragon shield coming with remastered Mighty Morphin Red. So yeah, yeah, and then the hands can't really move because I don't know if they're. I don't know. That's weird. But they can move in a 360 like that. Torso can move all around like this. Legs have the drop-down hips. Legs can go up to there, I guess. And a 360 like that. Knees are on a double ball joint. It's a little stiff, but used to that with these figures. And then feet can move back and forth and break the ankle. But yeah, that's too loose. So yeah, a bit of QC problems already, unfortunately. But now let's compare this figure to the original blue. The blue is a lighter shade, which I think it matches the suit a bit better. It's a nicer shade of blue. This has a darker blue, this has a lighter blue. I don't know if that's showing up well on camera or not. The helmet mold is slightly different. It's more, on the new one, it's a bit more skinny and slightly blown up, as opposed to the originals being more kind of flat and fat. But yeah, the body is more or less the same. Paint apps are a bit different in terms of the diamonds. This also, I think, uses the newer male body mold. So yeah, but for the most part, it is the same. There's some new paint apps like the black on the belt and holster, which the original did not have. The Power Morpher is also slightly more detailed with some more black accents there. And the Triceratops being, I think, a stamp, whereas this was actually molded with the detail and everything. But yeah, basically, everything is better on the newer remastered figure in regards to paint apps and everything. And to compare them to the metallic figure, it is basically the same, and they basically just reused the mold for the helmet from metallic blue, which is fine. Everything else seems to be mostly fine. Paint apps on this seem to be just similar to the original Mighty Morphin Blue, but everything else is basically very much similar, if not the same, in regards to other things. So, yeah. So if you're wanting to get these figures, I'm also going to do the reviews for the other 5 figures as they come, by the way. I already have Mighty Morphin yellow, I just need to get black, red, pink, and green. And the Rita figure as well, I think that already came out, so gotta get that next. But if you're going to get these, if you wanted the original Mighty Morphin team and missed out on both the original release of the figures and the metallic wave, the metallic versions of them, I do recommend getting these. They're not actually that bad. The Billy head is a lot better. I would say the mold for the helmet is a lot better because they fixed it for, or just made it better for the metallic release, and they just reused that mold for the helmet here. I'd say the paint apps are a lot better. You'll probably have, well, the few paint apps that they added, and the diamonds I think are a bit better. And everything. If you can bear with maybe some slightly looser joints than they should be, I'd say, and if you can bear with the drop-down hips. Luckily, this isn't as loose as Time Force Blue, which is nice. So, yeah, and if you want the extra accessories, this is a good version to get. If you already have the original Mighty Morphin Blue figure from this, from, like, the Lightning Collection, I don't really necessarily see a reason to get this if you plan on keeping that version. Like, I plan on keeping mine, but I'm also double dipping to get slightly more things. And the holstered Blade Blaster was also something that I really wanted. But yeah, it's up to you if you want to get this. I do recommend it if you are looking to get it. Definitely get it, especially before they put it out of circulation for another figure in the future, which will happen by the end of the year. So, yeah, at least I think, or at least sometime next year. So, yeah. So, I really don't have much else to say. So, yeah, links in the description, all my shit. Subscribe if you want, and I'll see you guys in the next one.